Okay, so what's up guys? Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to talk about communities versus email list, which one will actually is more profitable, which one is more easier, beginner friendly, and how you can actually combine both and actually just make a fucking money machine at this point. Because honestly, just email list alone is a very powerful tool to have, a platform that you can actually utilize in order to bring money into your info product business or courses or basically anything that you sell digitally, right? But now we have a new, let's say, competitor that actually started becoming very popular, very trendy in the last years, which is, of course, communities. And so, I mean, if you actually break down the history of communities, they've been here all along, but it's honestly till, let's say, a year ago where a school blew up, and so it just became a thing. Everybody's now has a community, every platform. If you use platforms like Achabi or like Go High Level, basically platforms that have anything, everything in them, sorry, they actually started copied the same mechanism of a community. But honestly, they had it earlier before that. I'm kind of yapping at this point. But yeah, so today we're going to compare the both of them and actually which one is better, which one is the best one, right? And of course, the answer might be very obvious at how you actually make them work. It's of course using both, right? It's just creating this hybrid system. But let's just take that question that what if you had to choose one of them? Which one will you go with? So with this is what we're going to answer today. But honestly, before we actually dive into this video, I've got very something special for you. Of course, you already know it's actually a very nice ebook that I created about how to actually double your profits or your revenue from your course, from your digital products. I have created an ebook that goes actually over 8 systems, 8 proven systems that will make you will double your revenue in a very short amount of time. You just need to actually go step by step, apply those systems, and you will see it for yourself. I put a lot of time into it, so yeah, go check it out. It's free and it's down in the description. So yeah, let's actually start with email list, which have been probably a game changer since they came out, right? Like I remember watching videos of people talking about email list like in the fucking 20 years ago, right? It was like if you had an email list back then and you were actually a digital marketer, you would be making millions per upon months, which was a crazy amount of that. You just needed to have at least some amount of people. Honestly, I kinda described it very badly, but yeah, hopefully you got the thing, the vibe that an email list is basically a money printer. And so let's start with an email list. So basically, with an email list, you can actually send out series of emails to build anticipation and then to announce launch. So here we talk about actually selling a course, selling a digital product. So this is what you can actually do with an email list. You can actually have a series of emails to build anticipation, which a lot of people don't actually do. A lot of people just send out an email twice a year, actually, and say, "Oh, I have some stuff. Buy my shit. It's on sale," or something like that. And they just question themselves after this why nobody actually buys it. And the answer is pretty simple. Just actually have some good emails. Do some good emails. Like have some anticipation, have a welcome sequence, have a warm up sequence. Do something that will actually benefit your audience from opening the email and not just sell them something. Of course, I know that in the first place, an email is something about value, so you probably already give value, but try to actually do something that will, of course, have your product in it as well. So basically, a warm up sequence that you launch before any sale or any promotion that you do. So basically, here we go with the offer free. Okay, so this is actually a step-by-step let's say funnel that I created. Of course, it's one of my funnels. You can actually take it, improvise it, make it even better, make it even worse. I don't really matter. I don't really mind. But yeah, so basically this is a step-by-step funnel that I do about how to grow and how to make money from an email. Is actually how to grow and yeah, make money. So first of all, everything starts with a lead magnet, with something free, very valuable that grabs the viewers, the prospect's email. So basically, here we have a lead magnet or maybe a tripwire funnel or something like that. So basically, you offer free resource in exchange for their email address. This could be a free course, a checklist, or a guide. It goes as far as your imagination. Honestly, at this point, you can come up with anything. It just needs to bring instant gratification, basically instant rewards for getting it, and it needs to actually be something useful in your niche. Let's say, for example, if you doing a if you do about let's say digital graphic design, right? You can actually drop 5 softwares that will change his free 5 free softwares that will actually make you a better graphic designer or something like that. Again, instant gratification, aim for that, and of course make it super valuable. This is the first this is the initial point of it. So then we have what I call the welcome sequence. I actually made a video about it. You can go check it out. I uploaded like a 5 days ago, 6 days ago. It's one of my latest videos. I link it down below if I remember. If I don't, sorry guys. But yeah, basically, whenever a guy joins, a prospect joins your email list, the first thing he will see is maybe like a tripwire follow-ups or maybe an email sequence. Welcome sequence. At this point, I went with a welcome sequence, which the sole point of actually having a welcome sequence is of course maybe to try to sell a very cheap item for very cheap to convert a subscriber into a customer, which will help you a lot in the long term, in the long run. But yeah, so once they've actually signed up, send them a welcome email. This is your chance to introduce yourself and set expectations. Of course, do not fucking sorry for swearing, but do not do the generic welcome sequence. Oh, hello, I'm George. Thank you so much for signing up. You're one of the few to join my email list. What you should expect from me, I drop a lot of value. I don't like bullshit. I am very straightforward, and I don't want to sell you anything. Your whole purpose is to actually sell him something. So do not say I don't sell. You need to make it clear that you're going to sell him something. It's what they expect from you at the first in the first place. And so a lot of people don't do Don't do that. So actually start doing it. Start applying some tactics. Be more straightforward. Be yourself. And you can actually use the soap opera email sequence, check my video, I kinda gave out my here, all link down below. And so, then we have the nurture warm-up sequence. This is what I was talking earlier. So basically, you send a series of emails providing value, building trust, the basic stuff. Just make it your own stuff, put your own taste into it. And the last one is actually the promotion sequence, which is one of my favorite stuff too, honestly. At this point, it's what will make you most of your money. So, sorry. So after you've built some rapport, basically some trust, you have introduced your products or service, a bit in the starting, let's say your email promotion sequence has around 5 to 6 emails. So in the first one, you talk about you agitate the problem basically, then you talk about the solution. How the solution would be this thing, right? Making more money or taking more vacations or becoming better at something or getting a dog, something like that. Right? I don't know what I'm talking about. But honestly, you kind of introduce the solution, and once you actually introduce the solution, you of course introduce your own stuff, your own thing. And so, actually, there is a framework that I've gotten from an amazing marketer. It's called Problem Agitate Solution. It's an amazing framework. You should apply it in your email. Marketing setups and sequences is going to be a game changer for you. I promise you. I haven't made a video about it. I might do, might not. We will see in the future. So, basically, this is it, right? So, oh, sorry. So, highlight the benefits and how it can solve the problem. So, basically, again, problem matches the solution framework. Then you try to sell it. You try to add some scarcity, some urgency. This is not going to be forever on this price. Add some social proof, some case studies if you have, right? Case studies are a killer. If you have them, you need to leverage them as much as you can. And honestly, let's get to the pros and cons of the email list. So, the pros of having an email list is a direct line of communication with your audience, which is actually one of the biggest pros that I can think of. Because think of your email list as a very closed book. So, basically, you don't own the race horses where they basically just book their vision so they can see in front of them. This is what an email list is. You basically close because your prospect, whenever he opens his emails, he doesn't have all of the social media um how to say it, distractions, right? He doesn't have all of these instant gratification, instant reward stuff, dopamine hits that he gets from scrolling, right? He just has this plain text in front of him, uh, talking about some stuff that he likes. Maybe he doesn't. He might be unsubscribing from something. But yeah, this is basically what an email list is. It's a very nice way of communicating because people do not get sidetracked as easy as they get on social media or any other platform. And so you basically control the narrative and timing, and it's great for promoting products and services. It is amazing. And some cons, it's of course a one-way communication. Of course, I'm a bit over exaggerating this because at this point you can just tell him to you can just simply reply to my email if you have any questions. It's not that hard. But yeah, this is one of the cons, and it can be seen as impersonal, and it requires constant content creation. But honestly, if you make an evergreen funnel which just constantly has your old emails, it just saves them and it goes for every new subscriber. You can actually cook around it. I'm not telling you emails are a powerhouse. You should always have it. I'm not even going to argue with that. So the next one is of course communities, and it's something that I actually like, and I might be starting my own community soon on school or on Discord, more maybe freaking one. But yeah, so basically with a community you can create a buzz, you can have discussions, you can answer questions and even get feedback before lunch. Both strategies can be effective, but they serve different purposes. And so basically what we're talking here is that the community is basically a fast way of building trust with your audience. Let's say in the community you can constantly provide value 24/7. You can host mini classes, master class actually. You can record them, you can upload them, and you already have some courses, which is crazy. It is honestly a cheat code communities. Um and yeah, now that I think of it, we need to actually do something with communities. I'm missing out of them. Out of this thing. So, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked here, and then go to the next one. So invite your audience. This is the funnel again, a step-by-step breakdown of how you can actually start your own community, how you can get traffic to there, how you can make people join it. And so basically, everything starts with an invitation or just tell people about your community. Tell that you started this community for this topic. You're going to discuss this thing. You're going to host a lot of stuff. Again, always aim on the value, not the benefits, not the features, on the value that the client prospect is going to get out of this. So basically just all about I'm going to have, let's say, 3 hours of live meetings every week, so you can actually be free to join, discuss about your problems, about what solutions you might be having about this stuff. Yeah, basically get to know like-minded people, which is a very huge selling point of communities, connect with like-minded people. And so basically you have the welcome post, which is I don't know, I kind of see it as a meme at this point. Start your welcome post. Tell about yourself. Tell us about yourself. I kind of find it funny, but at the same point, I get it why they're doing it. It's to start this connection. And so basically, once they've joined it, welcome them with a post, encourage them to introduce themselves and engage with others. And so, yeah, this is actually nice. People love to engage with others. If they see this good feeling, this good vibe of a community, they're going to easily interact with it. If your community is going to be dead, nobody's chatting, nobody is reacting, they're just going to leave it as it is. They're going to go do something else. But if you have a community that's thriving, that's actually amazing, that's doing really good, that has an active admin, an owner who posts a lot of value every single day and encourages other people to do the same, he's going to like it. He's going to find a place in here. So the next one is of course regular engagement. So post regularly to foster engagement. So this could be questions, discussions, or sharing valuable resources. At this point, it is very familiar with you how to run a community. Again, do your own research. But most likely this is how you're going to run a community. We're just going to have a plain and simple invitation or like a traffic source, maybe lead magnet again, or yeah, lead magnet where you basically collect people to join your email list, not email list community, and this is where you hook them and you make them trust you more and more. And of course the final thing is going to be sell them your high ticket stuff or maybe mid ticket, because low ticket, I mean, it could work, but again, you want to make money at the end of the day. So try something a high ticket offer, because communities are amazing at building value and trust. So basically, regular engagement. I don't really have to add something here. Just be consistent, post consistent value, and people will actually appreciate it over time. Be consistent. It is the only thing that requires success requires actually, just consistency. And so of course product promotion, this is what is this thing is all about. And so once you've built a strong community, you can actually promote your product or service, make sure it's relevant and actually adds value to the community. And yeah, honestly, very straightforward. Of course you need to have a sales page, of course you can do a launch, of course you can add all of this stuff to make it even better, but try something that will actually be valuable to the community. Again, if you have a community about, let's say, how to play piano, piano, how to play piano, you could offer one-on-one coaching, which most people, of course, will be offering. This is a pretty, well, I think, popular offer in the one-on-one space or the um, instrument space, right? Offering one-on-one coaching, or maybe you can even create a course around it. Again, everything, the fantasy is your only limit here, your imagination, sorry. And so, pros and cons of running a community. So the pros is of course two-way communication, and what I mean that it's much more easier than the email list. Email list is a response, it's a reply. You need to actually wait for the viewer to see the message, and it goes pretty. There's a delay between back and forth, but in the community it's pretty straightforward. You just reply to someone, he sees your answer instantly, and that's how the conversation goes. And so it builds relationships and loyalty very, very actually much faster than an email list. And so it's a great for feedback and market research, which is of course true. You can actually do a lot of polls. You can actually ask people around. You can just see what they love, what they like, what they talk about, and you can just get an idea off of that. And some cons is that it actually requires constant moderation, and it can go off topic, can be time consuming to manage, which, I mean, at the end of the day, you signed up for it, so you need to actually do your work, right? Be consistent with it, and you're actually going to bring a lot of money. Like, I guarantee you, consistency is the key to success for me. So, basically, this is the thing. Do not worry about the name, it's the ultimate funnel, baby funnel. But yeah, so this was my comparison between communities and email lists. Honestly, I personally think you need to have a combination of both, and basically a hybrid system, which leverages both the good sides of email lists, which is of course promotions and people directly seeing your message without being distracted, and communities, which is an amazing way of building value, really, really fast. And yeah, just having a place where people can talk, learn more about you, and just chill. Um, so yeah, um, this is it. Thank you so much for watching it. If you actually watch it till here, and honestly, uh, just like the video, it will actually mean a lot of me, and it will actually show me that people watch my videos, which will surprise me because I know that I talk a lot and it might not make sense most of the time, but I try to make my videos as valuable as I can for you guys, so you can actually learn something. Because you guys might be coaches, course creators who just want to get more stuff, learn more stuff about their businesses, how to actually create an amazing business. And so I want to provide you this value. This is my sole purpose and point. I do run my own agency where I actually help people double their profits using some systems and some stuff. I think I talk about them in the ebook that I actually promote at the start of the video, promote it. So yeah, go if you actually like it, go and check it out. If you like this idea of doubling your profits. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching and catch you in the next one.